Deedliduh is a crazy song. It's a headbanger. It was really probably like a B-side. It probably shouldn't be on the record. And the version that is on the album that you guys will hear and that we've now played live is nothing like the version that I had written in the beginning and showed the band and rehearsed a little bit before the session, which we didn't rehearse these songs very much before the session.
Did we jam? We did jam that. We were going to turn it to like a song, but then
this idea that we had, this really cool idea that Danny had that just jammed over and over, kind of got into a little groove on it, and then we jammed at the end of it in the studio afterwards. Like, we were only going to plan on having it being like just a minute and a half quick song, and we just started jamming. It sounded pretty cool, and it's one of those mini jams that are featured on the album.
So the end is the improv?
Yeah. Totes.
You know, Deedliduh, I named it that because the riff sounds like Deedliduh. You know, Deedliduh. You know, so Deedliduh was just a silly name I thought of to describe the way I thought the riff sound. Deedliduh. It's a Deedliduh kind of song. So it's only instrumental on the record, and it's fun to play. You know, I wrote it, and
it had more parts than when we recorded it, but
it's on this disc here.
Yeah. It had more parts originally and was longer, but we just cut it to the rad parts. Probably like one of my craziest drum things is very Danny Carey. Very Tool sounding drum parts on that one. Yeah, but it's fun as shit to play live though.
How was recording it?
I don't really remember.
You don't
to tell
remember
you the
it?
truth.
and it's nice for us to all syncopate, and the drums, I guess, are kind of fucking crazy right there, and it's always fun to hear Matt play crazy drums. I'm almost oblivious to his crazy drumming, you know what I mean? Because it's, you know, something you've seen your whole life, you know. If you grew up at a freak show, you may not think the three-eyed, you know, 8-foot-tall girl with the big dick was weird, but, you know, I was born at the freak show, so to me, seeing crazy drums is normal. To me, it's weird when all these other drummers I see are pussies and they barely play, and drums sound like shit, and, you know, their cymbals are shit. And it just made me realize how much I knew about drums just from being Matt's brother, you know. He really knows how to make drums sound good, and that's one thing I don't know if he gets enough credit for. Maybe one day he will. I think he will get everything he deserves, but his drum kit just sounds better than all of yours. Sorry. It really does. That's the one thing that I'll say about him being in 57 bands, is that, well, at least they have a drummer with a good sounding drum kit, you know, because every other band doesn't.